Oh, she was cast as Batman in a BDSM scene.
Fuck, man. Okay, that's not what I expected. Out of all the things.
Catwoman had me on the floor, flat on my back, bound at my wrists and ankles, and gagged. Oh, Catwoman's so mean. Okay. She was...
Oh my God. Welcome to Wine Chats with Billy and Lindsay,
where we drink wine and chat life.
It's back. We're no longer in the library.
Thank God. Oh my God, that was dreadful. Anyways, I had strep throat for those who care, which is clearly known because nobody messaged me, but thanks. Anyways.
True story. What's up with you people? Rude.
Strep throat is horrible. For like, if you've never had strep throat, don't be rude like me and think that it's just a sore throat. It is not just a sore throat. I was on my deathbed.
No, honestly, I would imagine it would be like when you swallow, it would feel like razors in your throat. Like, because you said you couldn't even, like, you couldn't do anything. Like,
I couldn't eat anything. Like, it was ridiculous. Anyways, enough about that. I'm alive. I'm here. I can
What
speak.
are we talking about?
We are talking about, now that I can speak, porn, but in a different twist, okay? Because, like, we've talked about it before a little bit, but, like, we're going to talk about some porn, two-part series, because, like, porn, there's so much to talk about. We're going to do porn horror stories, like mishaps.
Love that.
Which we haven't read them. Sometimes we don't like to read things that we're going to read on the show because we want to be surprised about the stories as well, right?
Also because I'm lazy.
That too.
But definitely because we want to be, because I want to get the first like,
exactly.
Right? Yes.
Exactly. So we're going to read out some porn horror stories. And then we're going to, for our second half, we're going to talk about, which will be a two-part series if I didn't say that, like porn addiction, some symptoms and what you can do if you are addicted to porn.
And long-lasting effects of being addicted to porn. So real riveting stuff here, you guys. Let's drink.
We will definitely drink. We're drinking Budbursts. If you haven't heard of us ramble on about them, like, first of all, why aren't you listening to us? Second of all, can you please go check them out?
Yes.
We have been raving about these people for the past, I don't know, maybe 6-7 weeks.
Honestly, everyone has been fabulous.
Delicious.
Truly, hand on heart.
Like, such delicious wines from Tasmania.
But they do have other wines, as we discovered last week, because we did have the Adelaide Hills. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't know what to say about them, except they're genuinely delicious wines. Today we're drinking a Pinot Noir. Yum. A 2023, obviously from Tassie. Milton is the label.
Hi, Milton. Welcome to the couch. Cheers.
Cheers. Don't bring up the couch, Billy. People will be like,
I know. I'm
go back to
sorry
the
I said the
couch.
C word. My God. It's like the dirtiest word you can find in here.
Definitely.
Okay.
So we're quite excited.
Yes.
We love a good Pinot Noir.
Who doesn't, honestly? Such a nice, lovely wine. Here we go. That's all. I know.
Billy's
I'm trying to sound winey.
Oh
God. Here we go.
I know.
At least it wasn't the wine.
No, right?
Oh, it smells good.
Try not to spill it on my jeans because
that would be bad. I already found something yellow on my jeans. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it kind of looks
so
like,
yellow.
Well, it looks like just American mustard yellow, but like unless if you actually had mustard, could it be like? And you don't have a baby, so like
no, not
what
that I know
is
of.
it? Not that you know.
Okay. Not recently. Okay, cheers.
I don't think I poured enough. My cup seems like very empty.
Ooh.
I was kind of hoping for like it's okay, just because I'm like, surely there's got to be a miss, but there's not.
Do you know what? This is a little bit sweeter than I anticipated.
Oh, okay.
Can I just say it tastes like a Tempranillo? Look at me. Honestly, it tastes like a Spanish wine because they're so fruity. You guys, I know things
There's
about
that
wine.
word again. Do you know every time she talks about a wine, she says fruity?
Well, Lindsay, for the first 4 years, we were talking about oak.
You were.
Okay, oak barrels.
Yeah.
Now it's fruitiness.
Fruity.
I mean, it's delicious, seriously. But it does taste a little bit like a Spanish wine because I drink so many Spanish wines.
To me,
You
I
don't get
get
that?
like I get a smoky. I'm more like a smoky.
You are so spot on with that. That's true. Fruit,
Right?
smoky fruit.
Yeah. Okay. Smoky fruit. Let's do that.
Smoky fruit.
Does
Yeah, tell us.
Let me put my glasses on. I actually brought them down because you know what?
Look, you're prepared today.
It's just because we're going to be reading a lot of stuff. So like
Yes,
you know,
of course.
All right. Let me see if it says anything about smokiness.
smoky fruit.
a much smaller, more intense vintage. Okay, intense, yes.
Yes.
With violets and vanilla. Okay, I didn't get any vanilla.
I could get the sweetness though.
Did you?
Vanilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were saying sweet. And red cherry.
Oh, red cherry, of course. I love cherries.
Ooh, red currants and raspberry flavors with allspice. Maybe I'm getting the allspice.
I'm getting all of that. Fruities. Did I tell you it was a fruit salad in there?
In an oak barrel.
Is it? I would love it if it was.
No,
in a
it's
smoke barrel.
not, Billy. I just
It was in a smoke barrel. No, honestly, that's actually
It's so nice.
spot on. All those descriptions. I'm not very good at describing things, but as we've discovered. But yeah, spot on. Love it.
And my throat is okay with it. It's
good.
a bit bitey on the throat, but it's fine. We'll survive.
It's not really that bitey. I just think you're obviously strep throat, but like it's quite a smooth wine otherwise.
I should have
Just to
clarified
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yes, from my near-death experience of strep throat.
Oh God. We're not dramatic at all. Let's go.
Speaking of near-death, poor old Kate.
Oh.
So we found
I love this.
an article of like just 10 mishaps of porn
Horror
mishaps.
stories. I love
Yeah.
that. Let's go.
What is happening? Okay.
Every week. It takes us
I know.
It takes us a good 20 minutes. Right before we
me
finish
to-
the episode, we get comfortable.
Okay. I do stand-up comedy as well as porn. I got booked for a comedy show at 7, but then I also got booked for a short blowjob scene about 35 miles away.
Too vanilla for this. Okay.
It's just a blowjob scene. If I was going to be in porn, like at least blowjob would be.
I would honestly rather my hoo-ha than my mouth. The mouth is so intimate.
Well, and he wouldn't be able
Do you
to
know what
come
I'm
at
saying?
me like in my mouth.
Nope.
So yeah, I don't know.
Because my
I don't
badge, I
know.
could just be like, oh, I'll be making a shopping list somehow. And I'll be doing something in my head.
Yeah.
But with your face, it's kind of like you're zooming into the face.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
And
what
you're the star.
I'm saying? 100%. Nobody cares about the penis.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Okay.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Sorry,
okay.
go on.
So she was tight for time, basically. Okay.
Okay.
She swapped places with another girl, so she wasn't going to be running late for her comedy show because, it's
Oh,
very
okay.
important to be
To
on
be in
stage
the-
on time, right?
Sure,
Like,
yep.
yeah. Okay. I'm just going to go through all this. Okay. So she was almost done with the scene when something went wrong.
Uh-oh.
I was on my back with my head hanging off a couch while this dude pounded the absolute fuck out of my throat.
Is your throat hurting just hearing that? Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Do you know what's so funny? Is like my mom's here.
She is so proud of her daughter right now.
She's gonna be like, what the fuck is he? He pulled out, so I thought I had time to swallow the mouthful of spit I had accumulated, and that I was now gagging on. But as I had my tongue at the back of my throat, ready to swallow, this dude slammed his cock back into my mouth, hitting my tongue from below. Oh, boom, blood everywhere. The force had torn the thingy that connects.
Yes. What
your
is that
tongue?
little thing called? Yeah, like when they're tongue tied, they cut it.
It's called a frenulum. I can't say the word. But it's the thing that connects your tongue.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was cut.
Stop it.
They called cut, and she frantically, obviously, tried to clean up the bleeding. Obviously, I don't think she made it to her stand-up comedy because there was blood everywhere. She couldn't speak. But that day, she realized that she probably needed to keep her porn and comedy lives a bit more separate. So it was a big life lesson curve for her. Don't blow a guy and then go to stand up. I don't know.
I don't know what the lesson is there. Again, I'm too vanilla for all this shit. Nathan Bronson says, great start. I once did a 16 guy, 3 girl blow bang scene. 16 guys.
wait.
I know, right? Let's just process that for a second.
Can we say that is slower? 16?
I once did a 16 guy,
Okay.
3 girl blow bang scene. It just seems like too many penises and not enough mouths.
And not enough. Well, I guess you don't.
So
need
it's like
girls.
5 penises, 1 egg, 6 for 1 per girl.
16 guys.
16 guys. 16 guy, 3 girl.
That's insane.
What is a blow bang scene? I'm scared to ask.
I would assume because everyone's blowing everyone. There's so many people blowing.
Okay.
I'm assuming. I don't know, Billy.
I mean,
I don't know.
I thought because blow jobs, like maybe they're like,
Yeah.
and then they just,
A blow bank. You
not
know?
bank, bang.
Oh, bang. Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. They're just.
Sure. Okay. It's funny because you remember how we talk about fantasies and, you know, like there's times where I would go in for a big sesh of a fantasy. I could never. Can you imagine an orgy in real life?
Billy, whenever we talk about those episodes or have those episodes and you're going on and on about how like, oh, I would totally, I'm like, dude, you
No,
totally
I wouldn't.
Would not.
That is a lie.
Would not. Okay. Tell us about the blow bang.
So just in case we missed it the first 15 times we said it, I once did a 16-guy, 3-girl blow bang scene. During the scene, the 3 women would get covered with 50 or 60 bottles of whipped cream, bananas, and strawberries. Okay, right, yeah. We all thought we were going to...
I thought it was a shh.
Same girl. Okay, I guess the idea was to make a giant banana split.
Yum.
So they covered the floor with plastic. The problem being that whipped cream is oily, so the floor became more like an ice skating rink than anything else. We had to hold some of the guys upright while the girls were working on them, just so they wouldn't slip and slide. Thankfully, no one fell over. Until the very end, that is.
Somebody broke their penis.
Oh, I fucking hope so, because honestly, there's just 15 too many penises there, seriously.
Way too many.
At the end, every guy needed to come on the girls' faces.
Ew.
I was the last one.
Oh, dear.
From the camera's perspective, you could only see their face and a dick. Yep, so only see their faces and a dick. But at one point, you can see them looking off camera very worried. That's because while trying to come, I slipped and did a flip. The director cut the scene and came back to check on me. They were very concerned that they wouldn't be able to finish the scene. But I got up and said that I could still finish and went on to seal the deal.
Because he's a professional.
I didn't understand that. So
Basically, he hurt himself. The producers were worried that, oh, shit, we can't finish the scene. But he's a professional. He was able to finish the scene.
Oh, right. So he's saying from the camera's perspective, because so at one point they were all looking off camera like a bit worried, but that's because he slipped into the flip. Gotcha.
Yes. Follow along, Billy. You're the one reading it.
I was actually so nervous reading it. I'm like, I don't know where I'm about to read. You know, when you just go on autopilot.
And
I wasn't listening.
You're just saying the words, but you're not like
not actually
registering them.
Okay. All right. Go on.
Poor Nathan. Okay. Ella Darling. I wonder, that must be her
that's not
stage
a name.
Yeah, exactly. But halfway through a lesbian strap-on bondage scene. Oh, here we go.
Okay, wait. Lesbian strap-on bondage scene.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I like it. Like, why is it always like blowjobs?
Totally.
Okay. Which I was shooting with a partner who was a dear friend. No. Could you imagine, Billy?
No, gross.
No.
Ew. That'd be like you and me doing it.
That's what I meant. Could you imagine, Billy?
Did you see what's happening? I'm switching off because I'm so scared of what I'm about to hear.
I started getting hot and sweaty in all the wrong ways. My muscles began to, ache. I felt feverish. Oh, dear. Oh, no. I was developing all the symptoms of the flu. I should have bowed out of the scene. Oh, my God. I'm so nervous.
See, I'm nervous to listen.
I should have bowed out of the scene then. But I knew the production costs would double if we had to cut and pick things up on a different day. So I told myself I was just feeling off because I skipped breakfast and needed water. I hydrated, had a snack, and tried to keep going. For the next
Good for you, by the way, for the people, you know?
Right?
Good for you, seriously.
Well, it was more because she didn't want to pay the extra cost. But yeah. Anyways, well,
we appreciate your effort anyway.
For the next part of the shoot, my scene partner and I got on our knees facing each other and had our torsos tied together with some sort of rope. Our hands were above our heads, also tied up so they could be attached to a hook suspended from the ceiling.
Fuck, there's too many details in this already. And you have the flu?
But we need to set the scene, Billy. I was going to call you Lindsay.
Yeah.
But once the rope work was done and we were ready to start shooting, my vision got cloudy and filled with black spots and I broke out in a cold sweat. I worried that I might pass out. So I finally told the crew that I was feeling dizzy and sick and they promptly untied my hands so I could get comfortable and rest before we continued. Okay? Because at the point, she's a professional. She's still going to continue on. Okay, fine, great. They're tied up. This angel of a woman held my hair back as I leaned as far. So they're back tied together, okay? She held her hair back as I leaned as far away from her as I could, which wasn't far. And
oh God.
Did I? No, I missed something. Sorry. Rewind. A production assistant barely made it to me with a trash can before I started vomiting violently and repeatedly.
Was she still tied up? We missed that part. You skipped parts.
No, I didn't skip that part.
Oh, okay.
No, because she continued. No, because this was where she was feeling dizzy and sick.
So they untied
her
hands.
hands.
Yep.
Yes. So she was going to have a break and then continue on. But at that point, a production assistant barely made it to her with the trash can before she started to vomit her guts up.
Okay.
Then this angel of a woman held her hair back as I leaned, to vomit, right? She tried to lean away from her, empty the contents of her stomach into a bin held by a horrified production assistant. The director had no choice but to end the shoot early and pick up a few days later. Obviously.
How kind of you.
Like,
fucking hell.
I know there's fetishes and weird things out there, but I really don't think being
Well,
duped on. No, seriously, I wonder if that is a thing.
I was going to say, maybe you should have kept rolling and then just see. I think if you had put the actor under her, so instead of him, like her blowing him, she vomited on him.
Two girls, lesbians.
Great, even better. She could vomit on her friend. I reckon there's a market there.
I don't know. Like, pee and poo is obviously a fetish, but vomit, I just feel like
Where do you draw the line?
I feel like that is the line.
So you can pull on someone, but not fucking. But you're right. I've never heard of anybody being into like vomiting.
Yeah. Not
I'm
that
just saying.
we're fetish people, but when we have done our fetish
episodes,
stories and episodes, we've never come across.
That's true. I would like to know. Do you know of anyone? Has anybody ever heard of a vomit fetish?
I hope not.
I don't want to know, but like I also do want to know. Do you know what I'm saying?
Now, that actually went better than I thought because I thought she was going to have diarrhea. I thought it was going to be a bottom end
Which again,
situation.
There is a market for that too, I'm sure.
Poop, but diarrhea is, I think. Anyways, okay.
Okay. Are we ready for another one?
Sure.
Brandy Bay, also formal name, obviously. Mm-hmm. I did a really rough bondage scene once, rougher than I was used to, but I didn't complain. However, when the shoot was over, one of my breasts looked odd.
Oh.
It was hanging lower than the other and seemed kind of deformed.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Jesus. So I went to the doctor's office and they took an x-ray. The doctor told me that one of my breast implants had popped and I needed immediate surgery. That ended up costing me $7,000 in breast reconstruction surgery. I stopped doing that kind of scene. She didn't really say what she did though. I just did a really rough bondage scene. Yeah.
Well, I mean.
Oh man, but imagine whatever kind of rough bondage scene took it out on your boobies. It's just. Oh.
I know of a friend that was just horsing around with her son and it happened.
Yeah.
So that doesn't surprise me.
Totally.
Right? Yeah. It just sucks that it costs so much money and you have to get it done. Like,
I feel like that would be like a professional insurance thing. They should have paid for it.
Work health and safety.
Totally.
Right?
Like, I'm sorry, but if you've gone so rough on me that I now have to pay $7,000 to reconstruct my breasts, that's someone's insurance that should have been paying that out. Just a thought for the union of the pornography stars. We can solve world problems here.
Totally have a union. But do you guys have a union? I hope you have a union.
Man, seriously, I'm just saying. Okay, we could be solving things here.
We could.
Go on, Lenny.
Poor Kimber Haven.
Oh.
She's got a story. She did a scene where the lead in had me. Okay, I don't know what a lead in is, but like, is that the
lead you in?
I don't know. Oh yeah, yes, the lead. You're good.
Thank you.
So I did a scene where the lead in had me coming down a spiral staircase, looking glamorous and sexy.
So far, so good.
So far, yep.
Oh,
I got 7 stairs from the bottom.
Oh no!
And ate it.
Oh.
Rolling.
Where was the lead in?
I know. Rolling down the stairs, hair sticking up in the air. Oh, hair? Who cares? Feet
Maybe
in the
it wasn't
air.
the hair on her head.
Quite possibly.
Hair sticking up everywhere, feet in the air.
That's a good scene. People would get off on that, right? Okay, so she learned not to walk down spiral staircases with heels, but to avoid accidents. But don't avoid accidents is her advice. They happen. Well, you know.
Well, I mean, I'd like to avoid accidents. What the fuck?
Like, I mean, that's stupid. I just don't like that story. Okay, move on.
Okay, jeez. Wow. We did not impress Linda Lynn.
It was so boring.
I kind of feel like we should have started with these top ones and then, like, hopefully they get better.
I don't know.
Because those first few were pretty good.
I don't know. Let's see what the next.
Aria Cade. Another very formal name. Early in my career, I'd traveled to a different city for a shoot only to realize that I'd started spotting. No, I'm a big spotter. I spot a lot.
I've been spotting for days.
Like how annoying.
I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I mean, I do. It's called perimenopause, but anyways.
So annoying.
Continue.
At least you're not a porn star heading to a shoot.
Thank God.
Right?
Thank God.
Thank God those days are over for you. Okay. I didn't know how women in the industry navigated that time of the month fully.
Literally.
So I was like, oh my gosh, do I need to cancel? Yes, babe. Or again, turn it into a fetish thing. Like tell them and just go hard with.
Yeah. But I would think a lot of them would get like the Marina thingy that just stops your period.
I would think that too. Like if you know you have a shoot coming, like, do you know, I've learned over the last few years that periods are very, like pretty regular. So like if you just like monitor when they come, like,
oh my God.
I'm just saying she's a fucking porn star. That's what, like, that's her job. Like, babe, like keep track.
But some women have very irregular periods, Billy.
Then put
the marine. If you put the marine in, then you just
the thing.
don't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get
or
it.
just take those tablets, the pill.
Which I would assume they would take anyway.
Right? Exactly. And so then like when you get to the sugar pill, you just fucking skip that shit and keep going.
I wonder why she was spotty. She must not have been on the pill.
There's so many. Okay. So we just
Start over. Okay. Yeah. Go.
Okay. So she's spotted. We will not judge. We don't know what the circumstance was. But really be better. Okay. So she was like, oh my gosh, do I need to cancel? I can't cancel. I need to be professional. Babe, you're spotting. However, instead of asking my industry friends what they do in this situation because I didn't want to seem unprepared or to find out they just cancel their shoot and have to do that myself.
She didn't want to have to cancel.
Thank you. I asked my vanilla mum friends. That's us. That's us.
She asked us. Yes.
Do you remember having this conversation with sweet Aria? Okay.
No, she must have asked you, not me. Yeah.
She would have gotten bad advice. So I asked my vanilla mum friends if they have sex with their partners when they're bleeding and how they do it. Honestly, it's much the same. It's just very bloody. They were all like, oh, it's fine. Just get one of those diva cups. No, I would not have given you that advice. That is terrible advice. For those of us who don't know, a diva cup, and I've tried so many. Remember when I went through my whole year of like trying different types of cups?
I do.
The mess, the smell, the leaking. It's a little cup that you're supposed to like maneuver and shove up in there to kind of collect your blood. No, it is a
terrible idea.
No. Put it in and have sex. I'd never used one before, which again.
Like it would hit it.
Oh, Lindsay, 100%. And if you hit it and it comes out of place.
Okay, we know where this is going. Okay, continue. Yes.
Okay. I'd never used one before. Again, fucking terrible advice. You have no idea how difficult these things are to put in. But I was like, sure, okay. So I went to the pharmacy, got one, and looked like a pubescent boy trying to put a condom on for the first time and smacking himself in the eye while I was trying to put it in, you know? I 100% know. I've been there. But I got it in. No, you fucking didn't.
Well, you think, oh shit.
You think you got it in. Exactly. Edit his note. This is in brackets. Edit his note. Diva Cup recommends against using the product during penetrative sex.
Yes, duh. I've never even used a cup. I refuse to use them. Even I know that. That's not going to end well.
I want to know who these vanilla mums were because they did you wrong.
They were so, anyways.
They did you wrong. Mm-hmm. Okay. Porn sex is a lot rougher than most everyday partner sex. I mean, yep. Oh, Lindsay's leaving the building. She's out. She's done. She's gone. Lindsay just stood up for those of us who can't see.
I had to fix my jeans.
Okay, so porn sex is a lot rougher. Yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of sad to hear that because I almost wanted it just to look rough, but like to actually be a lot gentler. But
how does that make sense?
I don't know, Lindsay. I don't know because they're acting. I don't know. And I was booked for a crazy rough scene.
Oh, what's her name again? I feel bad for her.
Aria.
Aria, girl.
Aria Cade. Okay. Khaid.
I don't need to know how to spell her last name.
Just in case you were looking her up and want to see the bloody scene. So the sex was and I was booked in for a crazy rough scene. The sex was uncomfortable because of the cuff. Yeah. But I took it like a champ while my scene partner was pounding away, thinking no one would ever know I was bleeding and that I would still have a great scene. We got everything we needed.
Oh, good.
Right? This is a good news story almost.
Good.
Ended the scene.
Yes.
And I went to the bathroom on set to take a shower and get cleaned up.
Good.
But I didn't think to get into the shower before removing my cup.
Why? Is she a moron?
How
is she even alive?
Let's not judge.
I'm going to judge.
And because my scene partner had been pounding away, things had gotten pretty messy. So I pulled it out and suddenly this bathroom looked like a horror scene. That is, honestly, I'm proud of her that she managed to get it in one go, that she managed to keep it in there and not make an absolute mess.
I'm surprised it didn't. I was expecting the murder scene to happen while he was pounding her.
1000%.
Yeah.
So the fact that this is only happening out after is fine. There were only white towels, of course, because all you would have white towels in the back of porn scene rooms or whatever.
Well, you need to bleach that shit.
Oh,
you have to be able to bleach those towels.
True, that's true.
Yeah.
There were only white towels in the bathroom, so I'm grabbing tissues and paper towels and trying to clean everything up so it doesn't look like I just killed someone. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm taking way too long. They're going to think something's gone wrong. I was mortified. But I got out of there all right, okay? Later, I told a friend in the industry about this and asked her what she does when she's bleeding. She said, what the heck are you talking about with these cups? We all just insert a makeup sponge.
Oh, no. No.
She also, but again, all of this is bad advice, you guys.
No.
She also told me that guys in the industry are usually pretty chill and don't get skeeved out by blood like a non-industry boyfriend might. So the next time I was bleeding, I used the sponge and told my scene partner, hey, he just said, don't worry, we'll put you in this position so the cameras won't see any blood. And it was all totally fine. Serves me right for just not asking my friends with industry experience from the start.
Okay.
Take it away.
Okay. I don't even know where to start. First of all, the makeup sponge. I'm assuming it's a clean makeup sponge.
Oh, surely.
Because hello, Infection City.
Surely.
But I'm no makeup artist, but a makeup sponge, when you try and fish that thing out, what if a little piece falls off of it and stays in you and you get an infection?
But how do you even get it out? Truly.
I don't know. You have to
fist yourself to get it out.
No, literally, you would.
Yeah, no, literally.
I've had a tampon stuck up there because the string has accidentally gone up there.
Yeah.
And I have panicked hardcore.
But why would you put a sponge in instead of just a tampon?
Well, because the sponge is going up where the tampon's blocking the space where the willy needs to go. Like this, Billy.
Shove it up. The willy will just keep shoving it.
I don't know.
And then at least you have a string. I don't know. Cut the top of the tampon and just make it a small one.
I mean, that's a really
I just feel like give us a... give us a few minutes to brainstorm it out, but I feel like anything's better than the fucking Diva Cup.
I think what they just should do is when you have your period, just don't make porn scenes. Simple.
Well, just fucking tell them and make it into a fetish scene thing. Because I'm sure there's fetishes about blood. We want to know about that. Yeah, right?
I know people that like having sex on their period. I personally don't because it is way too messy. But I know of people that actually like to.
Yeah, gross, but yeah.
Anyways.
Again, we're not judging a lot. Too much.
Lucy Hart, what do you have for us?
What you got, Lucy?
Oh, she was cast as Batman in a BDSM scene.
Fuck, man. Okay, that's not what I expected. Out of all the things.
Oh my God, I don't know where this is going.
All right, Lucy.
Okay. Ooh.
Fuck.
Catwoman had me on the floor, flat on my back, bound at my wrists and ankles, and gagged. Oh, Catwoman's so mean. Okay. She was...
Oh my God.
I feel like a little school kid. She was supposed to squirt on my face at the end of the scene. So she stood over me and I suddenly saw and felt, ooh, okay, a lot of liquid hit me fast.
Yeah.
Most of it went up my nose, blocking my breathing. I couldn't hear it. But the way my head was tilted back, she couldn't hear. Oh, sorry.
Did it go in her ears as well?
No. I couldn't clear it.
Right.
I couldn't clear it with the way her head was tilted back. Oh my God. Then the girl screamed, oh my God, did I get it on my costume? And ran off the set. Whatever came out of her wasn't the typical squirt.
Stop.
The director chased after her immediately to see if she was okay. What about the chick that just got whatever fluid that is on the floor, leaving me drowning on the floor with whatever just came out of her? Exactly. After, fine. After a few minutes, what was it? Batman? I decided to,
stop it.
Okay. After what felt like a couple of minutes of wondering if I'd die dressed like Batman, I decided to just swallow whatever this fluid was so that I might be able to breathe through the gag. It worked. Because remember, she was gagging. She was gagged. She was bound and gagged.
I'd rather die.
Someone came back to me to untie me eventually. I never asked what came out of her. Oh,
I wouldn't want to, Lindsay, you don't want to know.
I'm
You
pretty
wouldn't want to know.
sure it wasn't pee, but I don't think
Then what
Batman
was it?
needed to know. Well,
If it's not pee and if it's not squirt, if it's some sort, like it's a period, was there blood? I don't know.
like maybe
What could be anything else that
diarrhea? I don't
you
know.
would taste that and smell it though.
You would. I don't know. But the good news is the other girl's costume was fine.
For youth. Because we were all like, what about the costume?
I was so worried.
fucking
so worried.
Stop it.
Okay.
Okay, this is a short one.
Great.
Misha Montana.
Ooh.
So many good names.
Love it.
So many good names. That's like, your first pet and your first street name. Misha
Oh,
Montana,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm like, what? That wasn't my first name. Anyways. Yeah, go.
Okay.
Go.
I had a stroke this April. Well, this isn't a fucking fun start to the story.
Oh, honey.
Babe.
Okay.
And was set for heart surgery a couple of weeks later. What are you doing
Making
porn,
porn.
babe? Fuck, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Man. Okay. I shot a post-stroke comeback scene in May with Tommy Pistol. I don't know who Tommy Pistol is. Maybe we should. While wearing a heart monitor.
This is sad and disturbing.
Right? Like, it
don't-
just makes me sad how much, like, people need money. Like, that's
yeah.
honestly actually
Okay.
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
All right. At the end of the scene, Tommy accidentally came all over the heart monitor. Fucking Tommy, you had one fucking job, dude. This lady just had a stroke. A little while later, I got a report from my cardiologist that my heart activity was unusual on that day. Tommy Pistol came on my broken heart.
I mean, I don't know why, but I find that story very disturbing.
I'm so sad about so many different things.
Like, I just feel like maybe you should take a break and maybe don't.
Unless, like, honestly, like if this is like her, like, I mean, and I'm assuming this is very much a career for her. This is something that she gains a lot of. Okay, what's next? I can't.
Carmela, clutch.
Oh.
Ooh. Once, when I got on set for a boy-girl scene, the other female talent asked if I knew the male talent who was also the director for the shoot. I admitted that I hadn't met him, but said that I was a big fan of his work. She said that he was really freaky and into some nasty shit. I didn't realize the gravity of her words, so I laughed and said, whatever, I'm down for anything. Then 15 minutes before the scene started, she downed a bag of kettle corn. Okay.
Fuck, that's not what I thought she was downing a bag of.
Right.
Of what?
Kettle corn. I think it's
that?
American. Yeah. Like kettle corn. Like,
I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't know.
I don't know if they're because I'm Canadian, people. I don't know. I want to.
Okay.
Are those the little candies?
Like the kernels that are like.
Oh yeah, we're totally different. It's just fucking kettle corn. Okay.
Google it.
I was just.
And then
gonna
tell
say
us
that.
what it is, please.
The scene started off seamless. I was giving this guy some of the best sloppy toppy head that I had ever given.
If I don't say so myself.
That she'd ever given. Then we switched off and the other woman went to work on him. She went deeper and deeper, throating his entire massive wee willy until she eventually gagged and came up
What?
She brought up like the entire bag of the party size bag of kettle corn.
Well, that's honest to fucking God. If you know you're going to go be deep throating people, why are you eating anything? Like that?
Why are you eating anything?
Why are
right
we
before
smarter than
anyways?
porn stars that do this job?
I don't know. She just had to take over. I was quickly reading through it. Basically, she puked. Great. And then the other girl had to step in and take over. I mean,
It's just so hard when you have to step in and take over for somebody else. Hey,
I just really don't have any sympathy for that one because, like, you're stupid. Okay, go.
Okay, this is the
We're
last
almost
one.
done.
Oh, this is
Thank
the last
God.
one.
Okay. Oh, is this it?
So just, brace yourselves. It's been a rough half hour. Okay. For
Tell me about
not
it.
us necessarily, but some of these ladies. Why are these all ladies? We only had the one Nathan guy, right? These are all horror stories that, well, because I guess, like, for once in an industry, women are probably more important than the gentlemen.
I don't think so. I disagree with that.
Really?
I really do.
I thought everybody just watched porn for the girls. Like, who watches for the guys? Nobody cares about the guy. Except for Tommy
the
Pistol,
male
apparently.
gay community wouldn't really want to watch like a vagina.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, go.
Charlotte Stokely. This actually sounds like a proper name.
Stokely?
Charlotte,
but Stokely for porn?
Right.
Stokely. Anyways, okay, go.
Wankley. Okay, I was filming the final scene of Terror Camp, so you can look this up, with Adra Fox. We were both in a tent, and the director told us he'd toss a rock outside to signal us to run out, screaming in a panic as a rope attached to the top of the tent flew it up into the air behind us. Oh, God. We practiced the scene, and it all went well. But instead of throwing a rock during the actual shoot, the director told his production assistant to sneak up behind the tent and shake it, Blair Witch style.
Well, that's not going to be funny. I mean, it would be funny, actually.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't know to get out.
No.
Because you're waiting for the rock.
Yeah, but it'd be funny because he's going to scare the shit out of them. Maybe? I don't
know.
Go.
The PA shook the tent and growled, and I let out a deafening scream and ran out and away. Damn, he got me so good. Oh, there was such a...
We should have started from the bottom to the top.
Look, if I had the botheredness, I could twist it around, but that was a little bit of a letdown. It's true.
So whoop-de-doo-dah, she got scared. Okay. I mean, it would have been good if like she got so scared she pooped her pants.
Or if we saw it right here or something. But,
right, totally.
Yeah.
Moral of the story is just don't do porn. Well,
no, porn is okay because people need it, but I guess the moral is don't get addicted to it, which we will be talking about next week. So let's fucking finish this shit.
Wow. that was a strong ending, Belle.
Strong ending. Thank you.
Good,
Thank you. I wanted to finish strong for you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you for joining us for this latest episode of Wine Chats podcast with Bildo and Lindeland. You can find us on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and you can listen to us on any favorite podcasting app or watch on YouTube.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, review, comment, send us some love. We absolutely love it.